Charlie Munger once said that the first $100,000 is a B*TCH. He wasn't being hyperbolic. He was being mathematical. Most people spend their entire lives running on a treadmill. They earn, they spend, they repeat. They are trapped in a linear world where 1 hour of work equals a fixed amount of money. But there is a silent threshold, a financial escape velocity, where the rules begin to change. It's the first 6 figures. Not because of what you can buy with it, but because of what it does when you stop looking at it. This is the story of how to build your first $100,000 not through the sweat of your brow, but through the mechanics of ownership. Welcome to Quietly Wealthy. Why $100,000? Why not $50,000 or $1 million? In the world of finance, $100,000 is the point where compounding begins to do the heavy lifting. If you have $10,000 and it grows by 7%, you've made $700. It's a nice dinner, but it doesn't change your life. At $100,000, that same 7% becomes $7,000. That's money being generated by the assets you've already built. Getting from $0 to $100,000 is 90% effort and 10% math. Getting from $100,000 to $1 million becomes far more about mathematics than effort. You are fighting the hardest battle you'll ever face. The goal isn't to work harder. The goal is to stop being a tool in someone else's machine and become the architect of your own. The biggest trap is the employee mindset. Employees believe money is earned only by trading time. If they want more income, they work more hours. It's a finite game. Owners think differently. Owners see money as a worker. They don't ask, how much can I earn? They ask, what asset can I build that earns for me while I sleep? Employees focus on paychecks. Owners focus on equity. To reach your first $100,000, you must stop selling time and start building systems that create value long after you've finished working. A salary pays today's bills. Assets pay tomorrow's freedom. Wealth isn't built by saving every dollar. It's built by allocating every dollar intelligently. Every dollar entering your bank account is an employee. You can send it toward temporary pleasure, or you can send it to build more wealth. The first $100,000 is created by owning assets that generate income, businesses, investments, intellectual property, or productive systems. Naval Ravikant described leverage as the force that allows ordinary people to achieve extraordinary results. The first form is business, building something that continues creating value beyond your individual effort. The second is capital, allowing invested money to produce additional money. The third is technology. Software, content, and digital products work around the clock without asking for a salary. The fourth is high-income skills. Rare skills give you opportunities that average skills never will. Most people never reach 6 figures because of lifestyle creep. The moment income increases, spending increases. A bigger apartment, a newer car, more expensive habits. They purchase the appearance of wealth while sacrificing actual wealth. Real wealth is often invisible. It grows quietly while everyone else is busy showing off. Every unnecessary liability delays financial freedom. Compounding feels slow in the beginning. That's why most people quit before it becomes powerful. Invest $1,500 every month with an average annual return of 8%, and you'll reach approximately $100,000 in about 5 years. The first milestone takes the longest. The second comes faster. The third arrives even sooner. Eventually, your investments begin working harder than you do. That's the true power of ownership. If you're starting from zero, your first objective is increasing income. Develop valuable skills. Create additional income streams. Build earning power. Once you've accumulated savings, protect them with a solid financial foundation. Then begin allocating capital into productive assets that compound over time. Keep your lifestyle below your means while your investments grow above them. Mindset can inspire action. Systems produce results. Wanting to become wealthy isn't enough. Automating investments. Tracking spending. Managing time intentionally. Reviewing financial progress regularly. These are systems. Owners don't depend on motivation. They build habits that make success inevitable. When the system is strong, wealth becomes the natural outcome. The first $100,000 isn't really about money. It's about who you become while earning it. You learn discipline. You learn patience. You learn delayed gratification. You begin thinking in decades instead of days. Cross that first 6-figure milestone, and you stop relying entirely on your labor. Your assets begin carrying part of the load. The treadmill slows down. The machine starts working. And from that moment forward, wealth begins building itself. Now go build.